And the mic was on mute that whole time. That's hilarious. Welcome, everyone. So, it's probably a good job the mic was on mute, to be honest. Welcome, everyone. Do you sleep in that room? No, this is my son's room. This is my boy's bed. I built this bed, built this desk. It's like a wraparound floating bed. There's no like visible uprights, so it's a floaty one. Slowly dreading a call. What do you mean? Swinton, welcome. We've got a very cool, crazy giveaway today, which just came out of nowhere from last week's stream. Julia popped in towards the end of last week's stream, and she was like, "Oh, by the way, do you think it'd be nice for us to give away a panther and I think some 20-foot aluminium poles just before Christmas?" I was like, yes it would, thank you very much. I've just sent some photos to the Discord so I can show you what I've been up to this week. It's been, I don't know what I've said while the mic was muted, so what I'm saying is last week I was in a mood. This week I'm just a bit ill and I've not fully recovered yet. I've been quite ill last night and I actually had a sleep this afternoon. We got out and got a few bits done this morning. Me and Jakey did. Just finished with half a day. Had half a day to spare. And I came home, had a nice bath and fell asleep. And I've just been absolutely wiped out. I could barely breathe going to bed last night. I was like so bunged up and coughing and stuffy and my head's been thumping. It's just, it's been rough. It's been rough. Knob, thanks mate. Smell, I think the customer's on holiday, but 50% sure I've managed to break an inner double glazed panel from using the sniper nozzle. I saw, I'm not sure how you'd have achieved that. I saw it in the Discord. Considering it's on the inside, how do you think it's possible that you've done that? There's double glazing. I can appreciate if it was the outside panel, but how have you managed to crack the inside panel? I don't get it. Yes, please, to the panther. Yeah, I'd love a new panther as well, to be honest. I don't care who wins, but let's re-roll if it's not a Discord member. You guys are going to shout re-roll anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Where did you post that picture? Was it in the photos section or was it somewhere else? Oh my god. Look what Craig and Steve pulled out the gutter today. That's pretty insane. Jeez. How? Here he is, look. That's a bit of a monster, isn't it? Where did you put it? We went to quote a school the other day with the fresh rinse in Birmingham. And I've just noticed this picture that, well, I saw it the other day, that Andy's put in the Discord. That's a great one. But this school has got, how many meters of gutters? I've already put a bit of a quote together. Let's have a quick look. It's quite a decent chunk of guts. They've got 390 meters of gutters. Some of them are like 3 stories. Quite a few of them are very difficult access. And all the ones I saw have got these gutter brushes in them, these snakes. Let's change this to GVS give away at 9 PM. I should have put no re-rolls. And then at the bottom here, let's change the supplier details to, is it guttervacuumsystems.co.uk? It is. And then let's do the background to their green. Oh, that doesn't look good. I need some black text, please. That's better. Okay. Yeah, still a little bit bunged up, so sorry if you hear me sniffling and stuff. Feeling a bit better than I have been. Did he pay? Did he pay? And what are you referencing there, Tracy? Not sure what you mean. Oh, the guy from last week. That's what I was going to talk about. He's not. Let me check. I don't think he's paid yet, but he said he would. So I had a conversation with him the next morning. So for anyone who doesn't know, no, I've not had the payment yet. But for anyone who doesn't know, I did a job last week and I wasn't happy with it. The customer wasn't particularly happy with it. And I'll show you the photos. So this is how it looked once I'd done a pre-hypo treatment and pressure washed it. So these cobbles, I hadn't realised at the time, but well, until after I started cleaning them, these are actually sandstone, Indian sandstone cobbles, which you don't come across very often. Heavily weathered, very old, and you can see there's Indian sandstone over here as well, equally black spotted, and they're just black. They're really, really bad. This is after cleaning them and chemically treating them. Terrible. There are some sections near the steps here and underneath this lion that look quite good, and under the table it looks quite good. There's quite a lot of colour under this table here, so you could see what it should look like versus what it did look like after I finished the job. And I come away just not being particularly happy with it. Me and Jakey were like, those black spots were crazy. And then the customer texted me on the evening and said, it doesn't look great. And he said, I'll call you in the morning. So there's me sort of frustrated that it hasn't gone quite to plan, knowing the customer's not very happy. Didn't sleep very well that night. And then he called me in the morning saying, look, I'd appreciate if you, I think I suggested, like we've done the same process on all surfaces. It's just that these cobbles were particularly bad. As a gesture, I'll come back with another 2 barrels of hypo and we'll go in as strong as I can go. I didn't think it was worth going in like fully neat on this area, because I'd have got through 25 litres before I'd even done half. It would have been crazy. So I went in with an X-Jet with no proportioner in it, which works out to about 1:3 on my particular machine. So super strong 1:3 mix. And to my surprise, so this was a patch actually where I'd spilt a little bit of hypo, neat. And you can see it's worked. And I actually couldn't believe it, because I left there thinking, like, I even told the customer, I can come back and I'll treat it again, but I want to let you know, like, it's probably still not going to look good. I can't guarantee results. And he said, no, that's fine. Just to sort of preface this, I am still going to pay you. I would just like you to come back and have another go. I was like, okay, great, fine. Can't say fairer than that. And so it went from that to this. And it actually worked. That's 1:3. Oh, I've lost it. Damn it. Ugh. And I was amazed. I was absolutely blown away that actually worked. So I don't know why the pre-treatment, I had a fresh barrel of hypo, so maybe maybe the other barrel of hypo didn't work so well, or maybe 1 to 5 just wasn't enough. Maybe because I pre-treated it didn't get to the stuff underneath, the thick stuff on the top. Maybe, I don't know. Obviously, you can't see it because I took the photo before we rinsed it off. I took a close-up as well here. So we've really got the colours back. So massive result. Really pleased. Left there very happy. The customer was there, and he was like, "Look, Jake, I really appreciate the way you dealt with it. Most contractors would have got defensive and demanded payment and all that sort of stuff. But you've come back, you've given it another go, and you know you've got the result." So he was well chuffed with that. And since then, he's asked me to go and quote a roof on one of his other properties. He's got a lot of properties because he owns a student accommodation rental business. So he's got lots of properties basically. And he said, on your way home, just go and check out this one. I was like, okay, sweet, thinking it was going to be a house. And when we got there, it was this. So it was a big, it was one of his student accommodation places. So I think there's three little flats or houses there. That's the back. So I thought it was this big building at the back, which is also his, but he didn't want that one clean, and he just wanted these extremely mossy bungalow type building at the back there. That, I haven't put a quote together for this yet, but that's going to be insane. And I was just thinking, like, if I'd have settled and just been like, no, I've done the job, not coming back, it's as good as it's going to get, and just been like, sorry. One, I'd have had an unhappy customer. Two, he might have left a bad review. Three, it'd have been playing on my mind for probably years. The stuff that I did, the stuff that I've done that when I first started, that I'm not particularly proud of, like leaving jobs where I've not been totally happy, and I still think about them very often, and they play on my mind all the time. So this would have been one of those jobs where I'd have known the customer's not happy. He might not have paid me in full, and it's just been a bad experience for everyone. But actually going back and giving it another shot has not only alleviated all that, but it's also led to potentially more work, and quite a lot more work as well. So very cool, very happy with that. Anyway, what you guys been up to? Sorry, I've probably missed quite a few comments there. Was your mood warranted last week? Was the customer okay in the end? Oh yeah, we've just been over that. Thank you, Mills. Thanks for checking up. Oh, you're all asking about the job last week. That's very cool. My dog is holding Chewbacca's length there. What? My dog is holding Chewbacca's length there. Wow. Luke, you're so funny. Everything Luke writes is hilarious. How do I join the Discord? Ethan, let me stick a little linky in the chat for you. Give me just a sec. Studio. Bear with. Should be able to grab a link for you. Memberships. Link to share. There you go, matey. Follow that link and you should be able to join. It might be a bit awkward if you're on iPhone or Apple or whatever. You might have to paste that link into your browser. I essentially think I've put too much pressure on the seal, angled it wrong, and then the inside is cracked. I'm fairly confident I didn't see it cracked before. I don't know, with the sniper nozzle, it's not even that much pressure. It's such a wide orifice, that sniper is, that there's so much flow coming out of it. The pressure's not high, so honestly, I don't think you've done it, personally. You posted it in the general chat. Look what Matt's put. That's so funny. That's so good. To be honest, that video has flopped. It's one of my worst performing videos I've put out in a while, that is, even though it took me all day yesterday to edit. Amazing. Let's see this cracky. Must have been a while ago. Oh, here it is. So that's on the inside panel. I don't understand how you could have done that, to be honest. How do we enter the giveaway, Tony? We're gonna do it live at 9 o'clock. So I'll put a keyword that you have to just type in the chat, and then you'll be entered, and then we'll do the draw, and it literally takes a couple of minutes. So as long as you're in the chat around about 9 o'clock, you'll be fine. Probably I'd say let's just keep it to UK entries, because I'm not totally clued up on where GVS actually will deliver. I'm sure Julia will pop in at some point to confirm where she can send stuff out to. Shipping, let's have a look. Free shipping to all UK mainland postcodes. Channel Isles, Isle of Man, Sicily Isles, Scottish Highlands. Worldwide shipping. If your orders are for non-mainland, I'm guessing they're not going to want to pay an extortionate amount to ship something that they're giving away. So by the looks of it, they can do all these ones here. Probably don't want to do any further than that. Hello Dan, you're right mate, it was good to meet you the other day. So Dan Jezif in the is that your real surname, by the way? It's a very cool surname. The Fresh Rinse. He sent me a message and said, would you like to come and quote a school together? So we're potentially going to be teaming up on a jobby. I think that's the wrong use of that word, but teaming up on a school clean. So they want, it's quite a big school. They want all the gutters cleared, all the windows cleaned, all these perspex shelters cleaned, like 56 solar panels, some ground surfaces as well. It's a lot of work, and they've just said quote for it all, and we'll basically decide on what we want doing, which is very cool. So Dan, I've drafted up, probably won't show it on the stream, but I've drafted up a rough idea of, I took some measurements around the building and stuff. 390 meters of gutters, 56 solar panels, about 400 meters squared of ground surfaces, slabs and stuff. I've put some rough pricing together, but we'll go through that together. How will 2 barrels of hyper? How much will 2 barrels of hyper set you back? 55 £55, including VAT, roughly, plus the cost of a little bit of surfactant to help it foam up. So it's not a huge amount. The cost of the job does cover it, but considering we've travelled there, I mean, it's about 45 minutes away from my house, a bit longer maybe. We've travelled there and back to do the quote. We've travelled there and back to do the initial job, and then we've travelled there and back again to do the rectification with the chemical treatment. So I don't know exactly how much money we've made on it. It's not a huge amount, but it covers our costs and it keeps us going. Daniel, welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a support member. I'm not sure if you're the same chap who asked about joining the Discord. The support member, it's circle members and above that can join the Discord. So hopefully you saw that on the advert, because I've tried to make it as clear as possible. Oh, I need to sneeze. Lynchy, welcome. Looks great. Bet he's chuffed. And great customer service too. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, we're trying our best. What percentage did you go in the first time? Normally go in with no proportioner. Oh, okay. I mean, you're using a hell of a lot of chemical if you're going in with no proportioner. We start out about 1 to 5 generally. But on such a big surface, I only took 1.5 barrels with me to do that whole area. It was a big old area. And I thought, like, what's that? 35 litres? I thought 35 litres of hypo would be plenty on that job, but it barely touched the black spots. So I massively underestimated it. If I'd have gone in at 1 to 3, if I'd have washed it first, then gone in at 1 to 3, I'd have probably only got halfway through the job before I'd run out of chemicals. Jamie, evening, your friendly neighbourhood exterior cleaner. Welcome. Jamie says, well done, Jake. You deserve the credit when credit is due. You've done all the right things. Now customer trusts you for the future work. Hopefully, yeah. It's nice when decisions like that reinforce themselves with the result. You know what I mean? Like, we've made the right choice to go back and do that because it's obvious. That's why we are here, Jake, to do a good job and to progress. Great work and a happy customer. Thank you. Yeah. Evening, AM pressure washing. Welcome, Richard. Evening. You're right, mate. Can I have the gutter vac? You can enter to have the gutter vac. You can certainly enter. The giveaway to a Panther straight in my van, please. And I think the Panther. These days, the Panther is being supplied with a lovely fat green like a high-vis hose. So before I had the black wire reinforced hose, but it comes with a bright green one now, which I think looks cooler. So this is what's being given away. Insane, by the way. Insane that this is just being given away to someone on my channel. And Julia's already given away other stuff as well. Roof scraping kits, aluminium poles, £250 vouchers, multiple. Crazy. I wonder how much it costs with the aluminium. I think she said 20-foot aluminium poles. £595 excluding VAT. Oh no, £595 including VAT. Just being given to someone. I mean, what an amazing early Christmas present. Hello, Craig. We had a look at your big gutter snake earlier. You cheeky monkey. To the moon. Good evening, Glenn. You're right, mate. Thanks for the commercial pics, buddy. Jamie, no worries. We don't talk about the commercial pics. No one else has access to those. Jamie asked if I could give him any pictures for his leaflets of commercial jobs. So I've had a look through my catalogue. Sent him some of those. I should probably make another section in the Discord for some commercial images, maybe, so that you guys can take advantage of that. Oh, Daniel's upgraded to Circle member. Sorry, Daniel, if it wasn't made clear. Sorry about that, buddy. I've done my best. I've done it in the advert and I've done it in the write-up as well, so maybe you just missed it. I'm actually in need of a new head. Used Steve's one the other day and we got our biggest gutter snake to date. You think that was down to the new vacuum head? Your old one was getting a bit tired, was it? Nice, Ethan. Evening, Wayne. You're right, mate. Done my first roof scraping job today. I bought Skyvac scrapers, forgot to get the swivel head and kept moving the scaffolding. Had to keep moving the scaffolding. That's my concern. So I've never scraped a roof from a tower with a pole. Tell a lie. I've done flat tiles. I've not done profiled tiles from a tower with a pole. The only profiled tiles I've ever scraped, multiple jobs actually, have been where we've climbed on the roof. It's been a low bungalow, super shallow pitch, and we've got up there and done it by hand, because I don't understand, still to this day, I don't understand how, first of all, with a pole, you're not really getting under the lip of the tiles with the scraper heads. I would argue to the end of the earth that you cannot do a job as well with a scraper pole as you can if you are on the roof doing it by hand. The results are like night and day. But I still don't understand how I can see how you do it if the tiles are straight in front of you and you're scraping down towards you. But as soon as you go off at an angle and start scraping at an angle, the way the pole is, those scraper blades are no longer, what's the word, perpendicular? The blade is no longer straight, it's at an angle, but the tiles are going this way and your blade's going this way. So unless you've got a swivel on there, but then if you've got a swivel on there, does the swivel adjust itself? Does it move around itself? In which case that's going to be like super flappy and weird. Or do you have to pull the pole back in every time you need to make a very minor adjustment, send it back out there, and then it's not quite right, so you've got to pull it back in and adjust it again? Who scrapes roofs like that? And is it an absolute pain in the arse? I don't understand how you do it. So me and Jakey, I've booked one in for Wednesday, a roof scraping job. This one here. And we're just going to get up there with a rope and harness and do it by hand. Get some little scraper tools that we've used before. Harness onto the chimney breast and just do it by hand. It's going to be super quick. We'll probably have that done in the morning. One of us on each side. Bio-sided, gutters cleared. Because setting up a tower and doing that from a pole, I mean, that's not so bad because it's not a very wide roof. Like, this is a tiny roof really in comparison to a lot of them. But even so, if your tower's in the middle and then you've got to reach these ones here and scrape down, it's just got to be super awkward. I don't understand how people do it. Who's that? Loman? Loman, I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before. Didn't you message me on Discord today? Have you got the same logo as someone else? Who messaged me on Discord today? Wojtek messaged me. Oh no, you've got a different, sorry, you've got a very different logo. I'm just an idiot. Welcome. Thanks for becoming a member. So this should be, in theory, a super simple, quick jobby. I keep using that word wrong. Apparently that's Scottish for poo. A jobby. I need to stop saying that. I watched the live stream back the other day, just briefly, and I keep popping the mic, my P's and stuff, and it's very annoying to listen to. I wish someone had mentioned it. I need to like put a sock over the mic or something. This one's too small. There's no... Luca got any socks in here? My Lucas school sock. I'm just going to mute the microphone for a second just to see if it makes a difference. How's that? Testing. Hang on. Hello? Test? Hello? Is my voice cutting out? Can I get a bit closer now and it sounds better? You'll have to let me know. So, Andrew, how does the swivel head actually work? Was it really awkward? Did you see our catched in today's Discord? We've just had a look, mate. You're too late, Craig. Hello, Sam. You're right, mate. Big up, Smout, with the giveaway. Wish you would do this once a month. Gives Monday a bit of a kick. Honestly, Negan, I would love to do a giveaway every single week. That's the goal for me, is to have something to give away every single week, but it's easier said than done. I mean, I've got like decent relationships with a lot of suppliers. The tricky bit is finding something, not only finding a supplier who's as generous as Gutter Vacuum Systems to be able to just give stuff away, but also giving away the right product, because it's no good giving away something like a turbo nozzle worth £60-70 when someone hasn't even started their pressure washing yet, or they haven't, or they're a window cleaner, they're an exterior cleaner but they only do windows, or they do gutters, fascia, soffits, they haven't got a pressure washer. Not everyone in this chat is going to make use of a turbo nozzle. Same as if I mean, the water fed pole's a good one that we gave away from, well, I put half of the money towards that one, but we gave away a water fed pole from Gardener Pole Systems. And that's one of those all-round products where you can use it for like a lot of different applications. So that's a bit of a, that's just something you could like as an add-on service. A gutter vacuum giveaway is an incredible, that's a business starter, that is. That's something you can just go out and start earning money with. Whereas if you've got like, say I wanted to give away like an ST2600 pressure washing trigger or something, not everyone's going to be able to use that. So it's a difficult challenge, really. But I'm glad you're enjoying the giveaways. I enjoy them. Evening Monkey, you right, mate? I've got a pint of squash. It looks like a little like cider, but it's not. I could do with some honey and lemon. Have any of you guys seen the AC pressure washers insane surface cleaner? Sorry, it wasn't AC pressure washers. It was Rutland pumps. Have a look at this. Oh, hang on. It's all going wrong, sorry. Westerman mounted twin surface cleaner with a chemical nozzles as well. How sick is that? I thought it was, I didn't read the Westerman bit, I thought it was on a forklift. Because it goes up and down. Oh, that changes the water. So that ball valve there. So when the ball valve's on, all the water is going through these two X jets and it's siphoning from the barrel. And then when he turns the ball valve, it changes the flow to go down to the surface cleaners. Sorry about that. Oh no. Oh no. So cool though. I wonder how much quicker you'll get work done with that. It's a very specific application because you're not. Oh, sorry. You're not using that for driveways and patios. So it's commercial jobs, big commercial tarmac and concrete jobs. And how often are you doing big commercial tarmac and concrete jobs? Clearly often enough to justify purchasing and building one of these machines with Rutland pumps. Apparently it's like 51 litres per minute or something ridiculous. One, how are you getting the water supply to be able to... Why can't I see the comments? Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure it said it was like 51 litres per minute or something crazy. Cameron, joined the Discord a little while back. Can't link my YouTube to Discord using iPhone and don't have a laptop anyway around this. Can you open Discord up in your browser on your iPhone? It's difficult because people with Apple tend to be the ones that have a few issues, but the instructions are all there in the Discord, mate. And if the other 230 odd members have managed to sort it out, and so it's hard for me to give advice when I don't know, maybe you need to try and log out and log back in or something. It's hard. It's hard to diagnose. There's a few people that have had issues with it, but not many. That's an insane giveaway in all fairness. It is. Good evening, Monkey. When are you buying one of those ladder steps? They are genuinely so amazing. I only bought one because of watching your stream, but it's a fantastic idea. I think about these things, and there's so much stuff that I like that I see online, and I just never pull the trigger. So you'd recommend it? Can you send me a link on Discord or something, and I'll get the one that you bought. If you, what Dauntless is talking about is, you know, when you've got your ladder laid up against the side of the house, if you're cleaning solar panels or something, or even potentially scraping a small roof, instead of getting like crow's feet by standing on the rungs of the ladder for like more than 5 or 10 minutes, you can get a step that sits towards the top rungs of the ladder, and it means you can spread your feet out a bit better. Evening LC, giving away a Panther from Gutter Vacuum Systems and a couple of poles as well. We started scraping roofs from ladders, and I think that would be a big help. Yep. If you're actively on a ladder, it's the best 20 quid you'll ever spend. I mean, yeah, how often are you stationary on a ladder? That's the other thing. Hello, Wojtek. Welcome, mate. I didn't have a swivel head, but I wish I did, as it would have made it a lot easier. Made 3 movements with the scaffolding just on the front. Yeah, that's a lot of mucking about with the tower, isn't it? But that's the reason we looked into getting the scissor lift on the other video that we put out a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't seen it, it's on the channel. It's this one here. Game changer? Question mark. Yeah, we thought, like, rather than messing about with the tower, especially on a slightly bigger roof as well, would the scissor lift speed things up? And we did a job a while back where we had to scrape 3 sides of this property, and the scissor lift. Oh, what's going on again? I've got a black screen again. As the stream froze. Don't do this to me again, please. Please. Oh, it's Firefox Crash Reporter. I've got a black screen again, guys. This is happening too often. How frustrating. Can't do anything. Wicked. Amazing. Oh, I haven't even got through your comments as well. As soon as I restart the stream, it's gonna wipe all your bloody messages, so I can't even see your messages. I don't even know if you guys can see me. You sound well bunged up. Yeah, I'm not feeling great. Can you even see me still? I don't know. Right, I'll be back in a sec. I'm sorry.